So I recently ran into an issue trying to make a large print of an image that I didn't have a high enough resolution file of. But good news, there is a super quick and easy fix inside of Photoshop and Lightroom called the Enhance feature, and it totally saved the day, turning my tiny file into big old poster. What's shaking, bacon? I'm Joni Simon, professional food photographer. Welcome to my studio. Now, before we dig into this Enhance feature, if the concept of resolution, dots per inch, and what megapixels actually mean, I have a previous video on understanding resolution. I'm gonna recommend you go check that out first, link down below, and then come on back and we will have some fun increasing the resolution of our images to make them ready for print. So like I mentioned, I was trying to make a large scale print of an image for a family member that had been captured in 2007. It was teeny tiny resolution. They're like, can we make this a 20 by 30 poster? I'm like, let's see what we can do. So we'll go ahead and use this photo as an example. This is an image that was captured during a family camping trip a number of years. And let's just say I want to turn this into a 16 by 20 holiday gift for the grandparents to go up over the fireplace. Love giving photos as gifts at the holidays. So what I do first is I upload that file over to my favorite printer, Printique, select the 12 by 18 print in this case, but all of a sudden we see we have a problem, Houston. This file isn't large enough. This particular file is only 1,000 pixels on the long edge. And if we go back to kind of calculating our resolution, understanding what we need for print, if we're gonna print this image at the highest quality, 300 DPI at a 12 by 18 inch print, then I need at least 5,400 pixels on the long edge for that high quality. And so since this image is so small, only 1,000 pixels on the long edge, the website's saying, excuse me, you need a larger resolution file. But what happens if maybe, for example, I lost the original, right? This is the only version that I have still. Or maybe this is the case of working for a client and your camera shoots at 24 megapixels, but they need something even larger because they're gonna really blow this up even bigger. Well, that's where the Enhance feature in Lightroom, Photoshop, Adobe Camera Raw is there to save the day. But first, I wanna tell you about today's sponsor, Printique. Printique is my personal go-to printer. I've been using them since before they were a sponsor. I did a lot of research on printers and they really stood out amongst everyone else. First of all, when it comes to print quality, they use a special silver halide printing process which chemically infuses the image to the paper as opposed to applying inks. Now, this is a more expensive old school way of doing things that has honestly been abandoned by a lot of labs for cheaper, lower quality options. Because the problem with ink is that sometimes they shift during the printing or drying process, which can cause a loss of sharpness in your image, and then also it's a final product that's more likely to fade over the years. Whereas the silver halide process avoids these pitfalls, creating a sharper, more vibrant image that will maintain its beauty for years to come. I've ordered poster prints, greeting cards, promo cards, canvas prints, frame prints, gifts. I mean, so much money I have spent at Printique over the years. But I also love how super responsive their customer service is, and get this, they still answer the phones. A lot of people don't do that anymore. They also offer a membership for professional business printing services, and their membership covers rush processing fees, a client gallery store where clients can make selections of images that they want printed, a white labeled book editor for sharing album designs and proofing, and special loyalty pricing. The loyalty pricing is actually based on the more you spend, the more you save, with 3 spending tiers that unlock additional savings. And one cool thing about the loyalty pricing is you automatically save 10% when you join the Pro plan. So a single order of $150 or more will cover the cost of joining the plan. Not bad. So to learn more about Printique and their professional business printing, check out the link in the description box below. But now let's get to enhancing those photos and get them ready for printing. So we start by importing the image into Lightroom. And when we're here in the library module, we can even see that the dimensions of this image are 1080 by 720. Fine for Instagram, not great for a large print. So to increase the resolution, we go up over to the photo menu, select Enhance, check on the super resolution, hit Enhance, And we can see now Lightroom has made an additional version of this file that is 2160 by 1440. So now if I come back over into Printique and upload the new version of this photo, we can see that that low image resolution warning has gone away. But we do see that the photo quality is still only fair. And I want something that's a little bit better quality. If this is going over the fireplace, I want it to look sharp. But so the first time I tried this and I was like, oh, I just want a little bit more enhancement. I tried to send it through the enhancement feature in Lightroom again, but the problem is Lightroom only let you use the enhancement feature once on an image. I even tried tricking it by exporting the new enhanced version and then importing that new version into Lightroom and trying to enhance it again, and it said, sorry, not an option. But then I thought, what if I throw it through Photoshop, Adobe Camera Raw, because it also has this feature as well. And it worked. Let me show you. So here is that new enhanced version. You can see it's 1.6 megabytes versus the original 295 kilobytes. All we have to do is right click, open with Photoshop, which will then take us into Adobe Camera Raw. And then all you have to do is these three little dots right here, select those, come down to Enhance, Super Resolution once again, hit the Enhance button. And then if we click on this new version, we see down here that it says it's 4320 by 2880. Definitely much bigger. So let's go ahead and open that. And I'm gonna export that to JPEG, full resolution, export, kiddos enhanced ×2, desktop, and let's go ahead and load this into Printique one more time, change the photo, upload. Now we can see that photo quality has significantly increased. We've got a great quality image for that 12 by 18 print. We could even go up to a larger size, but you will see the larger we go, the more the print quality goes down. But we've effectively taken what was a teeny tiny file and turned it into a beautiful high resolution 12 by 18 print size. But like I mentioned, this isn't just for blowing up family photos for holiday gifts. We had a member of our community who had a client who wanted to use an image as the cover of a book, and they wanted to crop it in such a way that it really cropped out a lot of the resolution. They needed a higher resolution file in order to put it on the cover. And so she used the enhanced feature to get the extra pixels out of the file, was able to deliver it to the client and land it on the cover of a book. So again, next time you run into issue with resolution, just remember you have the secret tool in your back pocket for adding pixels to your images. But thanks so much for stopping by the studio. I hope you have a fantastic day. You stay out of trouble, and we'll see you soon, okay? Bye.